What's up, guys? Hope you all are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we are here yet again with another video, and we're going to be talking about another camera this time. Last two videos I've mentioned that I'm trying to find a very tiny compact point and shoot film camera. So I had this tiny mini flash that I really liked, but my friend Aaron was interested in it, and so we traded. He gave me this Ricoh R1, and then I gave him the flash. And I kind of knew that maybe I might want my flash back at some point to shoot or to just have it back. So the deal was we're gonna swap, and whenever he wants his camera back, he can have it, and whenever I want the flash back, I can have it. And so I took this boy out. Actually, I had one roll of film in here, and after the roll was done, I realized this camera is not for me, and so I am going to be giving this back to get my flash back, and at some point, hopefully, I'm able to find a mini point and shoot film camera just as this small, because I really like how small this camera is. If you can see, I don't really have that big of a hand, but if I put this in my palm, I can definitely just hold it with one hand, and you can see it fits in the pocket right here. So it's a really nice camera. Now let's get into why I'm giving this back. Ever since I started shooting film, most of the cameras that I have owned and used have had either a 50mm or a 28mm, mostly 50. I've had a few 28mm cameras, and then I had the Canon SureShot WP1 that had a 30mm lens on it, but that camera didn't last long. I sold it. So since then, like I mentioned, most of the lenses that I have shot, or most of the cameras that I've shot, has had mostly 50 or 28. Now, this lens has a 24mm lens on it. You have three options on this camera. You can shoot normal mode, you can shoot P, which is panorama, and then there is wide P. I don't know the difference between the P and the wide P because I don't see any difference. Maybe internally it's doing something that I'm not sure. I don't know. Also, as usual, I don't know, for some reason, most of these cameras have their LCD broken, and unfortunately this one is one of those. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what settings. I have been able to kind of figure it out based on a few videos that I've watched. Shout out to Bad Flashes. He did a video on one of these cameras, and he did kind of crack the code for us, a little cheat code where you can know exactly what you are, like when you're pushing the buttons, what you are putting on the settings. And so I kind of followed that to give me an idea of when I need a flash, when I do not need a flash. And then I think that was the only the button that I used. I did not use the mode button or the self timer button on here. Now, on the top, like I was mentioning, it has the flash on and off. It has the self timer and the mode. I think the mode gives you the options to either shoot infinity or something like that. If go watch Bad Flash's video on the Ricoh R1, and he has all that in there for you. So unfortunately, I won't be able to share that with you guys because this LCD is broken. I didn't know what number or what frame number I was on when I was shooting it. At some point, because I don't know, because I wasn't enjoying it as much, I was kind of counting down to when it will finish. And as if you can tell when I show you the results, the very last few frames, I was just taking random photos. At the back of the camera, you have the switch to shoot either the normal, the panorama or wide panorama. You have these LED lights back here that tells you when you are in focus, or when you need more light, or when you need to use flash. And then you have your viewfinder, a tiny viewfinder, but if you look through it, it's small but works pretty well. And then you have the on and off button. So when you turn this camera on, let me put it here. There you go. It's like the lens popped out very, very tiny, and it kind of lines up with the handle here. So you might be able to still put this in your pocket when it's turned on. However, the on and off button is kind of imprinted like in the camera, so you won't be accidentally like turning the camera on and off, which is good. I really, really love how small this camera is. It has the date stamp, never used it, so don't matter. And then in the back here, when you open the door, as you can see, you just put your film here, and you put it here, and then you slide it over here, and you're ready to go. I don't have any film in here, so I should be able to like take a test right here. There we go. So everything works great on this camera. Aaron, my buddy that gave me the camera, he has two of them. One of them, once you turn it off, it turns back off. Once you turn it on, it turns back off again. And so he says he cannot figure it out, and he doesn't want to send it out to repair. And then he has this one that fully functions, but like LCD doesn't work. I did run into some problem. I don't know if it is me, user error, or if it's the camera. But on all of the frames that I shot, there is this weird light leak on the right side. Actually, it was appearing on both sides. Sometimes on the right side of the film, which on the right side, mostly it's like no information there, and then sometimes on the left side. I did realize that whenever I would use flash, it kind of goes away. Like there are some photos that I shot flash that didn't have it, but every single photo that I took that I didn't shoot flash has this weird light leak on it. So like I said, I don't know if it's the camera. I only shot one row, and that's it. I didn't want to shoot any more rows through this. I'm taking this camera back to him tomorrow and getting my flash back, and I'm still interested in purchasing one, and I think the only one that I'll be able to like will be the Ricoh GR ones, and those are a little bit pricey for what they are, but I think that's the best one out there yet. If you guys have any other options that is this tiny, great lens, please let me know in the comments below. But the reason why I really didn't like this camera, it's because of the lens. It is too wide for my liking. I just realized how much I prefer 40, 35, 50. The widest I will go is 28, but a 24, yeah, that is way too wide for my liking. Every single time I put the camera to my eye to take a photo, I'm like, oh man, I have to go, like I have to take a few steps forward to be able to compose the shot and take it. And then sometimes getting very close to a shot that you want to take, I don't know, because I'm not used to it, it's just not for me. So that's the reason. That's it. I'm not used to the 24 millimeter view, and so hopefully I'll be able to find one of those Ricoh GR1 that has the 35, or I think it has the 35 and the 28 on them. So it's quite a bummer that I wasn't able to enjoy this camera, because I was really hoping I would like it. But yeah, So that's it for the video. I just wanted to share the camera with you guys as well as the photos that I take. Let me know what you think. Did I do well on the 24 millimeter wide? I never shot the panorama. Maybe I should have. I should have just shot 1 or 2 or 3 frames of the panorama, but I never did. And I'm not going to be putting any more rolls through this, so I guess I will never be able to see how it actually looks. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've shot the R1. If you have, what do you think? How, like, if you could share some photos with us. I don't know how, but I would like to know what you guys think about the Ricoh R1 and what you thought about the photos that I took. Follow me on my Instagram, Edmund K. Boateng, and I'm going to do a shameless plug here. Our magazine, KBANA Zine, is still available for pre-order. I'm going to have the links in the description below. Please go check it out. It's really amazing, and mostly because of the artists that we have in there. I'm a huge fan of all of the artists we have in there, all of the photographers we have in there. The work in there is really, really amazing. And if it wasn't produced by myself and my partner, it was a magazine that I would definitely purchase. So please go check it out. Yeah, pre-order and shipping will be by the end of this month. So I would appreciate it if you guys check it out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.